Hello, Scorpio. I am going to try to go live with you guys. You guys are just so, whatever about stuff. So I may not get that many people here, but that's okay. Lives are really good. So, how are you guys doing? Whenever you come in, you can just say hello. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I want to try to get as many people in as I can on your live. Ah, the water signs and some of the other signs are, I don't really get too many people that come in, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into your reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today, Scorpio. We are going to, very interesting. At the bottom of the deck, I have rejection and wounds. So some of you are dealing with this. Some of your, or someone that you've been dealing with is dealing with this. It says someone has rejection, fears, or wounds, and someone is not ready and willing to face that situation right now. So someone is running away from what's going on with them. This could be you, Scorpio. This could be your person. Whatever it is, someone has some rejection issues. Okay, that's what I'm saying. But we are going to start with these cards, and we are going to we're going to go into the tarot. Hello, Stardust. How are you? I know I don't really do y'all live like that, so I'm not expecting it to be like booming. It's okay. So let's go ahead. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what comes out here for you. First card here is talking about divine timing. So with you, if you've been waiting for your person, or if you've been waiting for money or whatever it is, this is all about divine timing with you. Now I'm going to tell you, for a lot of the water signs in particular, but when I put out those little messages, okay, follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter, you guys are going to see that I put out water sign messages. And before I put those signs out or that message, I do individually, I'll do Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And for you in particular, Scorpio, what I've seen is that right now there has been an issue with your relationships with love. And I was, when it came down to your relationship, it talked about how like your career and your finances is going to be of the utmost importance because you may have, you may have issues with love for the next like year or so. You may be in a relationship, you may be in a connection, but you won't be necessarily grounded in that connection until a certain planet passed. And I forgot what it was. And it's in your astrology. I forgot what it was. So if you've been having problems or uncertainty when it comes down to love and stuff like that, this card was amazing. This is exactly what's coming out in your astrology. Everything is about divine timing for you. So do not push it. Don't try to push it. Okay? This is mostly with love, but like I said before, the universe wants you to focus on your finances. Okay? Of course, you can date and stuff like that, of course. Now, here it talks about safe space. You guys have to feel safe. One thing about Scorpios, if you do not feel safe in your relationships, you don't want to have nothing to do with it. Okay? Now, this could be good or bad. Okay? Depending on your situation, this could be good or bad because sometimes, you can be too comfortable in a situation that's not necessarily good for you. But it just talks about in general that whoever you're going to end up with, you're going to feel so safe with this person. You're not going to feel any kind of way. Okay. That's really what this is saying because it's a divine time. In time, you're going to feel safe being in an intimate moment with the person that you're meant to be with. Okay. That's just what it's saying. Okay. Ooh. Someone is screaming that you don't have respect or you feel someone does not respect you. Okay? Now, what this means is that, of course, I don't really read what that card says too much because to me it's kind of like, I hate what it says. It says there are times you will feel disrespected and that doesn't have to be a deal breaker. Every time I hear that, I'm like, listen, like my brain cannot fathom that. Listen, one time somebody is disrespectful, and it just depends on what kind of disrespect, I guess. I don't know. But disrespect is pretty harsh. And it says, but if it's a repeating pattern, well, listen, one time someone does it, that means someone has a potential of doing it more than once. So I feel like some of you have been in connections with people who have made you feel like you were not respected. There's been a lot of arguments. People could have been cheating. It could have been any of those things. So I feel like there has been lack of respect in your connections. Okay, plain and simple. So we're going to go into your tarot. We're going to find out what this is all about. We're going to see what's going to happen with your money. We're going to see what's going to happen with your relationships. Okay, that's what we're going to see. All right. So this is going to be for Scorpio. Oh, wow. There it is. Queen of Swords. That Queen of Swords come out when someone is feeling disrespected. Okay. So if someone is, talking down on you, if you feel that, whatever it is, I'm not even going to the Queen of Swords they're just not about that. So I do feel like here with the Queen of Swords, this very much so talks about, even if you're in a connection with someone, regardless if you're married or not, this could end up in arguments. Okay. Because the Queen of Swords tell the person how they feel, and it can end up being silent treatment. So meaning cutting off communication for a while as a mean of a punishment, or this could also just talks about you just completely cut off the person. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Okay. And it could be because the person, you've been dealing with someone who has a lack of respect for you. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Two of Swords. This always comes out in your reading here. This is being stuck on something, indecisive, indecision, just in general. And this has been coming out in your reading all the time. And it's kind of hate that it constantly keeps coming out in your reading, because it kind of keeps you in this stuck energy. But I think, like I said before, in the beginning of your reading, the reason why this is coming out is because of that planet. So you may be stuck in this indecision for a second. So this may actually kind of go on for the next year or so. Okay. But this is also making a decision about commitment, making a decision about a certain person, making a decision about your final destination or where you want to live, your job, that type of stuff. Okay. So some of you, this is in your position. A lot of you, Scorpios, are stuck. You are stuck. There is indecision here. Okay. Let's see what's going on with your person. Let's see if that card comes out right. Oof. Here with the Seven of Cups. So your person has options. Your person is a little confused as to, where you're going, where you're headed, possibly in this connection. Maybe you guys are in a connection. You guys are talking. There's some confusion here. And again, like I said before, with the Two of Swords, some of you are stuck. So you could have other people that you're interested in. That's the reason why you're stuck. But whoever you're dealing with is like, what the hell is Scorpio doing? Like, why are they not like making it clear to me what's going on? But I do see that your person may open up their options here. But I do see a sense of confusion with your person. Okay. Now, this is in your immediate future here with the Moon card. The Moon card is disillusionment, it's disappointment. Now, the reason why I want you to take caution here is because, remember, I said the Two of Swords is about a decision. So you don't want to make the wrong decision, because the Seven of Cups is opportunities. For some of you, this is like at your present moment. So a lot of you made a decision to do something and you are not happy with what you did. You made the wrong choice. You made the wrong decision, whether it's you staying with something or you left something. A lot of you are kind of like in this energy at the moment of feeling sad and depressed and unhappy. Okay. But that's not the final destination, because we have another row. Okay. And again, like I said, that no, and this is landing on the no respect. So a lot of you could be still in a connection. Some of you are, there's a family member that's not respecting you. There's someone that is in a relationship that is a lack of respect in a relationship. The Queen of Swords being there, I just feel like someone is screaming that there is no respect here. I feel disrespected. Okay. And this can cause someone to be unhappy in a connection. Okay. You are the second sign that had the Moon and the second sign that had the Moon and the High Priestess. There is too many secrets here. Too many secrets. Somebody said that there was a third party, and I don't want to always say that it is another person that's causing the division between you and your relationships, but a lot of times it is. Okay, I see silent treatment, hands down. Somebody's intentionally not talking to somebody. So, and that's a form of abuse. That's another thing of not no respect. That's what that means. Okay. But this is pretty abusive, especially if you're in a connection. This is intentional type of thing. Okay. That shit would never work with me. I don't know why, people even get in their feelings. You not talk to me long enough, you probably won't talk to me after that. I hate this. I've been through this. And even looking at this with this high priestess hitting that queen of swords, you can try it if you want. And see, Scorpios, I'm just going to tell you, you guys are really good with handling stuff like that. So just make sure that you just stay on your P's and Q's. Just stay being you. Don't worry about it. But it looks like someone has a lot of secrets. And this is like somebody blaming you because they have their own fucking issues. Whoever this is, they have their own issues and they're not telling you. This is ridiculous. I hate when I see that type of energy in someone's reading. Here with the Eight of Wands. So, I really do see here with the Eight of Wands, this is, like we said before, how there's like a stuck energy here. How like you don't know what the hell to do. Oh, yeah, you will. Eight of Wands is like moving forward, but it talks about you not moving too quickly, not making any rash decisions, not doing any of that. Because I feel just because of the no respect, I feel like this is a lot of couple energy here. And some of you have already dealt with this, and this is the reason why you're not talking to the person right now. I don't know if, and I don't really see where there's, you're living together, but you could be, okay? But, I do see that you're going to be able to get out of it. So if there's been stagnation, if things haven't been moving and you haven't been clear about things, oh yeah, you're going to know. You're going to know. Somebody said, we no longer tolerating that being juggled. He played the victim, stay with her. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, a lot of this is emotional abuse and not talking. Honey, there is one thing about me. I am a bitch with that. And if someone ever want to play with me with that, I will never play that whole silent treatment stuff ever in my life. That happened to me. And that, being an abusive, kind of like abusive connection when I was younger and that type of stuff was happening. One thing about me, if I even feel a hint of that, that will never happen again. Okay. This is very abusive. And someone is saying it like, you can tell whoever this is, like, especially if you're in a marriage or something like this, the person is like literally trying to explain to the person, like, hey, we need to talk about it. And like someone is using it as a weapon. And this is men and women do this. Men and women definitely do this. They use that as a weapon to not communicate and not open up. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a secret. We just talked about that. There it is. So, like I said before, whoever you're dealing with, Scorpio, they're dealing with a whole lot of different people. We're talking about people that's all over the world. Okay. Sometimes here with the world card, it talks about internet. They can be talking to different people over the internet. You got the moon card here falling in the Knight of Wands is falling on top of the moon card. So they're like engaging sexually with other people as well. Okay. So, no respect, absolutely. Absolutely. And remember, you kind of teach people you train people how to teach. I mean, you train people how to treat you. So like sometimes people stay in a connection because they're trying to like work things out. If you're married, that's a little bit different because you're trying to work things out with someone. You can't just jump up and leave, right? But if this is not a marriage, you have no reason to be in this type of situation. This is just pure disrespect. And the person is doing it intentionally. This is the type of person that would treat you like this and then get up with someone else and they will never treat that person that way because the person won't tolerate it. I will never tolerate this. All right, when I tell you I'm a bitch with this type of sugar honey I see, I will never in life ever have somebody treat me like that. So, like I said, with this is very much so. I see someone traveling here. I see you guys actually traveling in the future. So that's good. This is like kind of getting out. You got a whole bunch of opportunities coming up here for you. And like I said, a lot of things is really about divine timing. And the world card talks about a cycle. So certain things, when it comes down to cycle, certain things have to end. You know what I mean? Like some things you got to let go. This is about your process of your soul, that type of thing. Certain things just have to happen in order for you to get to where you have to be. That's it. That's it. Okay. So, I mean, you got a beautiful reading. I mean, even though I see the messiness, don't get me wrong. But remember, we talked about divine timing, and I said that it will be for a lot of you a year or so. So you may be dealing with this energy. You may be putting up with this energy for a while. This is not going to last. A lot of you are going to get out of this energy, but I see you traveling. Like I see you guys traveling. There's so many good opportunities that's coming up for you. So you have nothing to worry about. Here it is again with the Chariot card. Some of you may be getting a new car. Okay. So some of you are going to be getting a new car. Some of you are going to be moving. I see a lot of you are going to be moving your home. You got a lot going on here. Okay. So we'll look at the bright side of things, that even though some things are not necessarily where you want it to be, and you've been so tired, right? You've put up with so much, but this is going to be the final straw for you. I love that. I always think about that when I look at the Nine of Wands. It's like, okay, this is my final straw. Okay. I'm not putting up with this forever. And so there is a lot of change here for you. And especially if you in particular, if you live with someone, I feel like that could be another thing of where you're going to be moving out, because there is a moving energy completely, like changing places, that type of stuff, definitely in this reading. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You said thank you, very personal. My spirit guides are telling all my business. Well, I'm happy. That means you're on here. I'm picking up your energy. So I'm happy about that. And one thing about you, Kimmy Cakes, with the Nine of Wands, that's that energy where it talks about not giving up. So it's like if you've been in something, if you feel tired out, it's that type of thing. The Nine of Wands is literally that, not giving up, because you're going to get to where you have to get to. Okay. Having enough self-respect and thinking you are the shit. Okay, will get you to a lot of places, because people respect you when you respect yourself. So never put yourself in a position where you feel like I don't know, never put yourself in a position where you feel, not appreciated. Okay. And one thing about this energy, it feels like you're just going to go out there, you're going to put yourself out there. And I'm all about that. I'm all about that. But the thing is, here with the Nine of Wands, this is definitely you not giving up. I love this reading. I love it. But again, we got to get rid of that no respect. We have got to get rid of that. I've seen too many couples where the husband is just absolutely in love with his wife, and the wife is absolutely in love with the husband. And I just always looked at those couples and admired them so much, because it is just something about that energy. Okay. So just know it's out there, Kimmy. Okay. But anyway, this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I gave everyone a lesson today. So I'm not just telling this to you guys just because this is you. I gave everyone a lesson. I was screaming almost in everybody's reading today. Okay. I tried to make it a little bit different, but I definitely want to give some type of advice. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. I am going to try my best to have as many videos before I leave, or Wednesday, and before I come back on Sunday, I'll have your reading. But I'll try to have as many as I can before Thursday, because I'm leaving Wednesday night. All right. So, all right, Scorpio, love you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.